Hi everyone and welcome back to Autumn of Series 9 in Forza Horizon 5. This time we're doing Orange and Blue, the second seasonal championship this week, and we are doing it in convoy just like before, with a few more friendly faces. You've seen Oli in the previous champ. We also have Chazzy joining us finally after missing the first race, but we also have the slow journalist, also known as Subaru, who nobody ever seen driving actual Subaru. And we've got Publictin, also known as Abagato, in Forza Horizon official Discord. Sorry, I can't help laughing looking at slow journalists bringing the Dodge Dart in stock configuration to this race. And as you can see, we didn't even make it to the dirt, and he already has a bit of a trouble controlling this car. It's a nice car, but I don't think it's an optimal choice for this championship. Now, speaking about the requirements, these are a little bit weird because we have classic muscle cars in dirt setting. Now, the problem of car choice for this is most of the good fast tunes for this car category are overpowered rear wheel cars. And oh, look, we made it to the first while Chazzy and Oli were trying to decide who's going to be ahead, and I passed both of them, which is quite nice. So most of the tunes for most of the cars in this category are not particularly fit for the dirt, so you actually probably going to be better off looking for the seasonal tune which is made specifically for this event. And like Chazzy is driving his Barracuda with Urgundi's tune, which normally is not something I am choosing, but this time it's clearly a recommendation, and you'll see going forward why that is. Well, I'm driving this old Corvette with the tune that is built for off-road, and as you can see, it performs really well. I did try a solo champ against AI just to make sure that the car I'm bringing into the actual video works, and I ended up on this car and tune combination because it's very fine against AI, but let's see how it works against humans. And as you can see, we kind of had a little bit of commotion with Chazzy. I didn't quite notice that he was on the inside, almost forced him out of the checkpoint, so let's make him pass. Now it looks like he didn't want to pass me because he had to slow down almost to the stop, risking AI's taking over, but that's fine. We finally made it, so now we can race again. There's a little bit of the race left. I don't think I'm catching Chazzy. Recovering from that slowdown is gonna take a while, and I don't think there's enough time in the race, but that's fine. It's a good racing. Team Humans is leading the race easily. Even slow journalist made it through most of the pack. He's not hanging out in the last place, surprisingly, and we're nearing the end of the race one. So again, if you choose a different car and tune than I recommend, make sure you look for something with at the very least rally or off-road tires, and probably preferably all wheels drive. So Chazzy, what are you doing? He actually wants me to pass, but that's not gonna happen. Let's help him over the finish line. Yeah, he probably ran out of fuel sometime just before the finish, but we saved the friend and managed to help him cross the line. That makes me second, which is fine, and that makes Team Humans obliterate the AI completely. So let's go on for the second race. And the second race brings us to El Pipila Scramble, and it's raining here, which kind of doesn't matter. Probably gonna make the life of slow journalist even harder because he was having difficulty on the normal track. On the wet, he'll probably be flying all around the track, but well, what can I say? I think it does put us in disadvantaged position in terms of my car. Now obviously not in terms of fighting the AI, because that shouldn't be a problem, but maybe racing with other players might be a bit harder because I'm driving off-road tires, and this track, about half of it is actually tarmac, so We'll see how it goes, but for now we just need to pass all of these AIs to have an open air and get into racing with other humans. Just around this corner, the car slides a little bit, but not enough for it to be a problem, just enough to have an actual feeling of the wet track. Now we approach the dirt portion of the track, so just need to get past this AI. There's a chassis on the inside of me, so in the next couple of corners I need to leave space to make sure nobody is flying outside of the checkpoint, because that would be quite a shame. There you go, chassis, go ahead. So you can see his Barracuda with Argundi's tune actually works pretty nice, and it's the car that is festival playlist reward this week for 20 points. So chances are by the time you get to do seasonal champs you already have access to it. So as you can see, he's significantly faster than I am, and yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge to catch him and Oli. Not sure which one of them is gonna end up ahead just yet, but overall again the things for Team Humans are fine, and we will try to bring the race to the guys in front, though hitting the wall out of that corner in the end of the first lap didn't quite help. And look at the gap, these guys are just on fire. That wasn't the case in the first race. In the first race, basically, if I didn't mess up with Chazzy almost forcing him out of the checkpoint, we could have pretty even race between him and myself. I can't claim that I would be faster than his Barracuda, but it didn't look that one-sided. But now I'm kind of holding the gap for now, but it is not easy, and I don't seem to be getting any closer, even though Chazzy and Oli are in a bit of a fight between themselves. Yeah, look at that. Now Chazzy is ahead. Let's see if Oli can counter attack, but obviously now that they are busy fighting each other, that gave me a little bit of a breathing space, so I managed to get quite a bit closer. If I don't mess up, a little bit sliding, so let's try. Now I am really close, but no, okay, and I lost probably a full second here, and all of the advantage of speed I had, just losing Maria and having to course correct in that corner. Yeah, that just one drift like that, or swerving across the track, kills all of your momentum and actually sets you up for failure in next 2 or 3 corners in a row, because you just can't regain the proper speed to maintain the flow. Yeah, the gap is back to about what it was. It's actually a shame we don't have split times in Forza Horizon 5. I could never understand why they wouldn't do that. It seems such an obvious thing, and I know Forza Horizon 5 is not a sim racer, so you know, hot lapping and stuff like that, but still, split times, why would you not do that? It feels a little bit weird that such basic feature of pretty much anything racing is absent. I mean, even Need for Speed, I mean, as arcade as it gets, had split times everywhere. Bloody hell, the Wreckfest, which is all about ramming people, has split times, and Forza Horizon doesn't. Neither this one nor Forza Horizon 4, and I'm not even sure the previous installment. I don't think split times were ever a thing in Horizon. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Let's put it into a long wish list of features that we are missing in Horizon series. And no, I can't close the gap. Whatever I do, Chazzy and Oli are ahead, and they are really close. There's a proper fight going on up ahead, but I am not part of it. Quite shame. Now, the Slow Journalist though is back in his last place. I'm pretty sure he flew past some checkpoint or something in his Dodge Dart. He just passed one of the AIs, so that's good. And we are finishing the race number 2, the last one in this seasonal champ, because we only need to make 2 if we win over AI. So second place and third place for me this time. Not too bad, could be better, but maybe next time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely fun for us, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.